Child, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it just does. I don't even know what to say anymore. I cannot keep up. I cannot keep up with the madness that is Thornton Township / Dalton. I can't. This woman now is suing the damn trustees. They just using the courts like it's just people's playgrounds at this point, child. But here you go.
Also new tonight, Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is suing some village trustees over Monday's meeting. In court documents filed yesterday, Henyard, along with trustees Andrew Holmes and Staley Brown, accused the other trustees of illegally holding that meeting. The Dalton Village Administrator and Park District also named in this lawsuit. This past Monday, the majority of trustees held their monthly meeting at the Park District building. The Illinois Attorney General had said Village Hall cannot legally fit the crowds that are usually at the meetings. Henyard tried to hold a separate meeting at Village Hall, but canceled that one and went to the Park District site. Henyard says she took steps to bring Village Hall into compliance, but accuses other village leaders of not responding. Henyard is asking a judge to declare Village Hall as the primary site of business and to invalidate any business conducted at Monday's meeting, as well as last month's. We've reached out to the trustees named in the lawsuit, the village administrator, and the Dalton Park District. Tonight, we've not heard back.
Why is the Dalton mayor suing the village trustees over allegedly boycotting a board meeting? So we saw the board meeting the other day where Big Tiff had her meeting, they had their meeting, and then she left her meeting and went over there to cause chaos, was booed out, and now she whining and complaining going to the damn court. So Tiffany Henyard, mayor of Dalton, Illinois, and supervisor of Thornton Township, has been making news since she was booed out of the meeting held by village trustees that she barged in on. Did she barge in? I venue, and that's what they did. Henyard held a separate meeting at the village hall, but had to cancel it when not enough trustees show up. No quorum, we're aware. Tiffany drove to the meeting at the Park District and arrived late. As she tried to speak at the meeting, she was booed out of the room. The public kept shouting till she exited the meeting. Per the Chicago Tribune, before leaving, Henyard said, "Another thing I want you to understand about the Board of Trustees is they are all corrupt. Every last one of them here is corrupt." Now, I could rock with Big Tiff if she was saying that and added herself on up in there, but since she never takes any accountability for anything, she can go. She always know how to send stuff out about other people, but never wants to take any accountability. Does that sound familiar? Following Big Tiff's exit from the meeting, the trustees continued their discussion and called her out. Taken to her official Facebook page, Tiffany penned a cryptic note asking people to stand with her. I feel like this was already there, but maybe I'm wrong. We looked at it. She wrote, "Message for today. I need all my black sheep to stand with me. You are not alone. If God is for us, then who can be against us? Stay focused. God is working in your favor." The Lord said, "Leave my name out your mouth." I'm going to go ahead and stand on that. About 2 days after the meeting, Henyard sued the village trustees for illegally holding it. Only 2 trustees, which this is very important when people just want to allow people to come into their fold and you think they on your side. Only 2 trustees, Andrew Holmes and Stanley Brown, support her. In the court documents, she also named the Dalton District and the Dalton Village Administrator, which means Keith Freeman and the place that they had the meeting in. Henyard also accused other trustees of not responding to the meeting she held at the village hall. She is allegedly seeking the village hall to be considered the primary site for meetings and asking the court to invalidate the discussions from the previous 2 meetings. Child, anything to cause chaos and be chaotic, Big Tiff is going to do it. This is just continuing to get worse and worse. Just when you think that it couldn't get any worse, it always seems to get worse. She is absolutely a mess. Nothing new here, of course. This is the same old crap, just a different daggone day. It just never stops. It just never stops. With them saying that they think it's a dangerous situation down in the Thornton Township, I believe the same thing for for Dalton as well. This is just getting heightened, and I want to continue to point out again, you don't hear a damn thing from Pritzker, from Kwame, from Kim, what's her name? Nobody. Not even the people who are running for office. You don't hear them saying anything. You don't hear any Democrats condemning it. You don't hear any Democrats talking about it. This looks bad on Democrats. as a whole. Now, we know the whole state is Democratic for the most part, of course, but even Jesse Jackson taking the time from his chair to come out and say that he supports Bob Fioretti, I think his name is, to be the next state's attorney, but not one word about this foolishness here. Now, I don't expect Jesse Jackson to go on down there and sit Tiffany down, of course, but no one is saying anything. I need all these residents to understand, overstand, and whatever stand that Dr. Umar be saying, they're saying stuff to you without saying stuff to you. They're saying stuff to you without saying stuff to you. Now, I know that Dalton and all the rest of the Southland aren't the only people that make up the whole state of Illinois, but I'm confused as to how you can sit here and be upset with everything that you see Tiffany doing to this community and then go and say that you can't wait to vote for Kamala, and then possibly, potentially, the rest of these idiots in daggone Illinois. These people don't give a damn. Every single thing, basically, that you see makes no sense whatsoever. I just don't understand where the blockage is in the brain. I don't understand why people can't see when people are not for you. I don't understand how long it takes before someone decides that, nah, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to put up with this. I'm not going to do this no more. You don't care about me. Your thought process ain't got nothing to do with me. You ain't doing nothing to help me. Everything that you do is for yourself. Everything that you do is for someone else. I'm going to pay attention and listen to the words that come out of your mouth. I'm going to understand what it is that you're saying. I hear where you're coming from. I see who you cutting for. I see who is important to you, and it ain't me. This is beyond even Tiffany at this point. I don't understand. But it's not for me to understand, child. Anyway, we'll follow this. If the court docs come out, of course, we will go over it. But at this point, that's it. That's all. Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. I appreciate you. I see you on the next one.
Y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Delgado, unasked that seat. Unasked that seat. Unasked that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henyard and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What did your dumb ass say it?